I remember one motorhome designer saying, "John, you're a blooming nuisance because these are rectangular, the cupboards in motorhomes and caravans. Bins are typically circular, as they were in those days. And look, that wastes space around the corners. We can't afford to waste space in a caravan or motorhome." Turning the clock forward a few years, and of course these started to appear, and that solved the problem to a degree. But before these appeared, and not everybody wants to go out and buy one, entrepreneurial, good-thinking, practical caravanners would say, "Hang on, look what I've just found in the kitchen. A little rectangular device. Oh, it holds my washing machine sachets. Just the job to refit somewhere to act as a little mini waste bin." And imagine my excitement when I went to a garden centre and saw that, because that was a nice little wall mount gift, and yes, it had a set of flowers, rather better than that, and I could immediately see how that could be recycled and reused. All I had to work out was a way of fitting it. Well, the way is simple. You do an upside down keyhole, and then you put the screws into the thin plywood. Mistake if you're not careful. These screws go right the way through and out the other side. How do we solve that? Well, in this instance, getting some 9mm plywood, shaping it up to match the back of this, and then fixing that onto your thin plywood with an impact adhesive, you know the sort, coated on this side, coated on that side, wait a few minutes, offer them up, and they stick like billio. And once you've put that in place, maybe with a couple of temporary screws, you can add these that go right into some meat of timber and provide the support for something that could be quite heavy. Well, finally, I came up with two more ideas in my motorhome. Oh, it's a long time ago when I built this one in my first DIY motorhome. It was a cupboard front that just hinged like that at the bottom. And I thought, oh my word, if I just put that on the back like that and fix it, and it goes into the enclosure, it'll be a nice little unit for the kitchen, and it won't take up much space inside. Then, of course, I got thinking again, and in one of the more recent motorhomes, I came across these sliding fittings that you have on filing cabinets. And I found that you could actually get drawers all ready to assemble. And this is one of them. And you saw how easy it slid out. That I found somewhere, I don't remember where, and that was made to sit inside, and so there was a kettle. And to be honest, when that's all set up, when it's put back in, and it drops back in like that, that is right over the sink where the tea bag comes from. Some ideas for you to think about and maybe to try.